What's up, sports bettors? We got 9 MLB games today. 4 have already started, and I'm going to be taking you through some afternoon MLB player prop betting. So we are going to be looking at the Rockies-Dodgers game. And again, what's so fascinating about sports betting, right, is you never know when the best bets are going to occur. Players can get injured, lineups can change, sharp action can come in and move a line from, -3.5 on the point spread to -8.5. Lines are always moving, so as a sports bettor, you need to constantly be looking for good bets with the OddsJam Positive EV betting tool, right? What this tool will just show you is mathematically profitable bets, right? OddsJam has a ton of betting tools you can kind of take advantage of, our free bet converter for free bets. But what this tool will show you, and why I like it so much, is it will just show me data-driven profitable bets. So here we can see Suarez over 1.5 bases is plus 135 on FanDuel. And if we go ahead and click into the odds, this is really a clear pricing discrepancy, right? Pinnacle, the sharpest bookmaker in the world, they're only giving us plus 109, the most efficient betting market that you always want to be finding value to. DraftKings only giving you plus 110, Caesars only giving us plus 106. We're getting plus 135 on FanDuel. So that is a great sign that, this is a bet I want to be all over as a sports bettor. And the profit margin quantified mathematically is 4.89%. So again, you can do this for any sports book, but let's focus on Pinnacle here for a second. So they were pricing the over at plus 109. For Suarez, over 1.5 bases was plus 109. They're pricing the under at minus 146. So if we remove the vig, remove the juice from this sports betting market, right, you remove the spread or the vig, because that's how sportsbooks make money. So you want to remove their spread to get an indication of what's the true odds for a bet. We can see, according to the sharpest bookmaker, the true odds are plus 124. And we're getting plus 135 on FanDuel. So we're getting 11 cents of improvement to the true line, to the fair odds, right? So every odd has an associated win probability. So essentially, the betting market on Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook, they're pricing that this bet is 44.63% to win. You're not sharper than Pinnacle, right? Which is why you always have to be finding value, to Pinnacle's lines. So we're winning this bet 44.63% of the time at plus 135 odds. So let's say we stake $100, we have 488 in EV, which is exactly what you see here, right? So you're looking for value in the odds, and you don't only have to use Pinnacle's market. Like if we use DraftKings market plus 110 minus 145, we can see what DraftKings is pricing, right? DraftKings is pricing that the true odds are also plus 124. So unsurprisingly, because these markets are very similar, DraftKings has the same true odds, and we're still getting plus 135 on FanDuel. So we're beating the market, right? The zero vig odds from Pinnacle, from DraftKings, and then Caesars is plus 106, minus 155. Fair odds, plus 125. True odds, no vig odds, whatever you want to call it. So 3 for 3. We're beating the fair odds on all of them, which is why this bet is so good, and I went ahead and locked it in. 4.89% profit margin. So you can see my bet here on the screen. Again, as a sports bettor, you really just want to place as many positive EV bets as you can on a daily basis. You're essentially forming your own hedge fund of mathematically profitable bets. So when I'm betting a lot, right, what I'll do is really just go down the page, hit as many bets as I can that I like, and then just add them to my bet tracker, right? So the OddsJam bet tracker is super cool. It's super valuable as a sports bettor because not only will it show you your profit and loss, your ROI, but it will show you how often you're beating the closing line. Now, I have a bunch of test accounts for OddsJam, so don't take these numbers literally. A 21% ROI is not possible, but we're beating the closing line 69.3% of the time, which is the number I track closest, right? I always want to make sure that I'm consistently beating the closing line with all my bets because that's how you make money in the long term. So I like going through and just seeing, hey, I'm getting better odds than the closing line on the majority of my bets. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Lock in Suarez over 1.5 bases, tail this bad boy, and let's make some freaking money tonight.